Hi friends, hope you're having a great day. Hope you're making lots of pretty stuff. Just want to talk real quickly about the Glimmer hot foil system. And one of the most common questions that we get that comes in is the hot plate and the base, docking station, whatever you want to call it, the hot plate and the base, pulling the plate out is difficult and stiff. I've already adjusted this one. This machine is 4 years old. Gets a lot of love and stuff, but it was still a little stiff, so it was still a little stiff in pulling that out. Before we do anything at all, the number one thing I want to make sure that you do is you unplug it, both from the wall and from the base itself, just to doubly make sure that there's absolutely no chance there's any electric or anything going on there. I don't want anybody to get shocked. Won't kill you, but it'll make you remember this day forever. So if you just please take the docking station, and when you get it, if it is stiff, sometimes it corrects itself over time and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it'll stay a little stiff. On this one, it was still a little stiff after a while, and so what we did is pulled it out and made some adjustments. But I'm going to show you one thing first. The first thing to make sure you're doing is, because most of them are fine right out of the box. Most of the time, one of the biggest issues that we have is where the user will pull up on it and then try to pull it out. If I pull up on this and try to pull it out, it'll pull it clear across the floor or the table. If I pull it straight out without doing that, it'll just pop right out. So you want to make sure that these connectors are solid but not too stiff. In the hot plate here, this is just a bunch of coils that are all up inside here. That's what gets hot. But there's no brains in here. There's no thoughts, there's no logic, there's no circuit boards or anything in here. It's just this connector, which looks like a circuit board. It's just this connector that goes to the coils, and all the thought, all the electricity, all the processing and the temperature and everything, believe it or not, is in the base. So this is where that connects down here. So it's kind of like a sandwich that goes in. So it's a pocket there. So these are the connectors down here that are kind of stiff, and that circuit board goes in there. If it's just too stiff, it'll just grab a hold of it. So if you've tried everything and you have made sure that you are pulling out flat and then lifting up versus lifting up and pulling out, just want to make sure you're doing that first. And if you are doing that, and if it is still stiff, then what you can do is simply take a small little screwdriver like this and tweak these connectors down here. So just stick it in there and give it a little tweak. It won't hurt it unless you really torque on it. You don't want to do that, but just tweak each one of those. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connectors down there. You just want to tweak each one of those just a little bit, and that should help how smooth it goes in and out. So if you can do that, virtually every time that fixes the problem. So I've not had any issues after we do that. So that's it. If you have any other questions, please feel free to give us a shout, but that should do it. Thanks again. Take care.